So you're a real estate agent, or you're thinking of becoming a real estate agent, and obviously you want to be successful, but did you know that 87% of real estate agents actually fail within their first 5 years? Now, why is that? It's because they don't share these 5 traits that I'm going to share with you in this video. Welcome guys. In this video, my name is Michael. I help real estate agents get more listings online. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 biggest traits that all successful real estate agents share. So if you want to be successful, like assuming you actually do, then you must have these 5 traits. Now, if you're not born with these 5 traits, no worries at all. You can actually work on them. So let's go ahead and talk about the first trait that all successful real estate agents share. And that's to be a people's person. Now, what I mean by being a people's person is to actually love to connect with other people, love to meet new people, interact with them, engage with them, have conversation. Yeah, just be extroverted in general, right? If you don't like to meet new people and you're always by yourself and you don't like to engage with other people, it will be really hard for you to actually become successful, because that's mostly part of what you'll be doing every single day. You'll be meeting new clients, you'll be working with your actual clients, sellers that want to sell their properties. And once you'll be having a listing, you'll have to do showings, visits, and open doors, stuff like that. So if you don't like to meet these people and you're grumpy or whatever, then it won't work, right? And if you don't have the people skills to actually be charismatic and be a good communicator, then these people won't necessarily trust you. Being a people's person doesn't mean you need to be talking all the time. It just means you need to be a good communicator and make people feel at ease easily. Focus on being a good listener. If you are always talking, then the people don't necessarily feel like you understand their situation. And it's really important because it's the single biggest transaction that buyers or sellers are dealing with in their life. So if you are just talking about yourself, how good you are, and trying to sell yourself all the time without actually listening to their needs, why is it that they want to sell? Why is it that they want to buy? What is their project? What's their pain points? And what are their desires? If you don't listen to those, then obviously they will know that you don't really care. So be a good listener, and then also ask questions regarding their project. You know, what do they want to do? Like I said before, like, why do they want to sell? Why do they want to buy? Are they looking to invest? Is it because they want to retire? Is it because they're tired of living in this neighborhood? Whatever, right? And then another thing is to make eye contact. Now, the second trait that most successful real estate agents share is self-motivation, meaning they are self-motivated. They don't need someone else to actually push them and motivate them. That is why you probably want to become a real estate agent, to be independent, to work on your own, be self-employed, and build your own business, and don't have anybody else, a boss, telling you what to do every morning. With that being said though, if you don't wake up, nobody else will tell you to wake up. So if you don't have this self-motivation to actually wake up, work hard every single day, then nobody else will actually push you to do it. So you have to be motivated. You're simply out in the wild, in the jungle of entrepreneurship. And for most people, it's actually really scary because they have all this free time and nobody else is telling them what to do. So they don't know how to structure their day. So yeah, they just go back to their old habits, which is Netflix, social media, Instagram, Facebook, and they don't get anything done, because it actually takes a lot of willingness and self-drive to actually go reach your goals. So how do you build that trait if you're not motivated right now, or if you're in a phase in your life where you lack that self-motivation? Then just take a step back and focus on your goals, your mission, your vision. What do you want to achieve in your life, and who do you want to spend it with? Like, imagine that you can have anything that you want and actually reach anything that you want. What would it be? Then just focus on this every morning, if that helps you to actually be motivated. All right, so third trait is to be disciplined. So what do you do after you have that self-motivation, right? You're pumped up, you're driven, you're ready to go, right? You're ready to go, you're ready to kill the day. What do you do after? Then you need to become disciplined. You need to know what you're gonna do and actually execute it, and don't go off track. One simple trick to actually be able to do so is to stick to a routine on your work days, weekdays, or the weekend as well, because obviously as a real estate agent, you are working as well during the weekends, because this is when people are not working, so you can make showings and stuff like that. So eventually, if you have a routine where you wake up at the same time every day, you go to bed at the same time every day, or approximately, and you also do certain things in the morning morning. For me, for example, my routine during the week is I wake up every single day at 7 a.m. and then after that I go straight to the gym, and then I take a cold shower, I meditate, and then I go to my desk and start working. So if you have this in place, the rest just falls in naturally. Where it becomes hard to be disciplined is when you don't have a routine and you're just going off your gut and you're just following the flow and nothing really gets done. You don't get anything done when you don't have a routine, because every day is different. You're just trying to deal with all the phone calls and the emails that you'll be getting, but at the end of the day, you feel like you don't necessarily accomplish anything. Also, try to give yourself some rewards after you've done your plan or you executed your routine, so that you build a good habit of actually doing your routine. If you never give you a reward, then your brain will just think that, hey, why am I going through this painful routine every single morning when I could just eat chocolate and just open up Netflix and don't work, right? So you need to actually give yourself a reward, whether that be I was gonna say chocolate. Maybe if you want to give yourself a chocolate in the morning, that could be fine. But a coffee, that's what I used to do basically when I didn't have that routine nailed down. Nowadays, I don't need to because I'm just so used to it after a few years. All right, number 4 is to be a good negotiator. If you don't know how to negotiate, you will be eaten up by other real estate agents and also by your clients. Negotiation is really important in real estate because you'll have to haggle over these 3 things: the listing price, the selling price, and most importantly, your commission. When you are in a listing appointment, potential clients will try to actually negotiate down your commission because they don't want to pay much to you. And that's completely normal, but you have to stand your ground and be like, listen, I understand that you don't want to pay that much. I understand that this is a lot of money for you. With that being said, how would you feel if I'm not able to negotiate my own commission? How do you think I'll react when a buyer wants to negotiate the price of your property? I won't be able to get the best price for you. So listen, it all comes full circle. You need to be able to first negotiate your commission and get a good one so that you're happy with it. And then after that comes the listing price, the selling price, and everything just follows through after that. The 5th and last trait you need to have to become a successful real estate agent is to have integrity. If people know that you have integrity, they will refer you to their friends, their family, their dad, their sons, their daughters, their neighbors. Sometimes you can get in a situation with a buyer, for example, where they're not necessarily looking for that property, or that property has potential problems, and your buyer, maybe it's the first time home buyer, they don't see that, they don't know, and they don't have any experience like you do. But if you don't tell them and they actually buy it, and you do that because you're just tired of doing visits with that buyer and not finding a property after a few months, then guess what? They're going to buy that property. They're going to be mad when they find out about the problem or whatever, or the thing that didn't meet their needs, and then they're going to call you back. Why didn't you tell me about this? Now, how are you going to explain that to them? They're not going to refer you. An unsatisfied client is 3 other clients that you lose from not getting referrals. So here you have them, guys, the 5 biggest traits you need to become a successful real estate agent. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now, and also like the video because this helps the channel. And then I'll see you in the next one.